give you a mini orientation, so pay attention. Alright, let's go over our together goals for today. We will be covering general education, math and English placements, time management and planning, MySDCCD portal, the catalog, the class schedule. We're going to discuss the next steps and all the campus resources. So, why are you here with me today? I'm assuming you are here for one or more of the following: different certificate options, associate degree options, transferring to a 4-year institution, or, let's not forget, personal development. Yes, you can take classes outside of your major or career just for self-growth or for fun.
So now that you've learned about the various pathways of the community college, let's turn our focus to general education. Educational planning is an important process. Identifying your major early on can provide the opportunity to satisfy course requirements that overlap in meeting both general education and preparation to major. Miramar College offers 3 general education patterns: the associate degree, non-transfer, the California State University general education, and also IGETC, the intersegmental general education transfer. In choosing a general education pattern, it is very important to determine your overall goals and objectives, as each pattern can provide students with the opportunity to earn an associate degree. The associate degree general education pattern is designed for students who intend on completing a degree from Miramar College or any of our sister campuses within the San Diego Community College District. To earn the associate degree, students must select a major, complete general education and district requirements, must have at least 60 degree applicable units, and a minimum GPA of 2.0. This pattern consists of 4 areas and a minimum of 18 general education units. Area A, Language and Rationality, consists of A1, English Composition, and A2, Communication and Analytical Thinking. There is also Area B, Natural Science, Area C, Humanities, and Area D, Social and Behavioral Sciences. Students must also satisfy the district requirements, including American Institutions, Health Education, Exercise Science, and Multicultural Studies. The California State University General Education Pattern, also known as the CSU GE Breadth Requirements, is designed for students who intend on transferring primarily to a California State University. There are some private and out-of-state universities that will accept the CSU GE pattern. However, this pattern is primarily designed for students who want to transfer to a California State University. There are 23 campuses to choose from, including San Diego State and CSU San Marcos here in San Diego County. Many of our associate degrees for transfer majors will require this GE pattern. The pattern consists of 5 areas, including Area A, English, Language, Communication and Critical Thinking; Area B, Scientific Inquiry and Quantitative Reasoning; Area C, Arts and Humanities; Area D, Social Sciences; and Area E, Lifelong Learning. Like the associate's degree pattern, each area details the specific courses needed to satisfy the requirements. The intersegmental general education transfer curriculum, also known as IGETC, is the general education pattern designed for students who intend on transferring to the University of California, California State Universities, private and independent universities, or out-of-state universities. This particular pattern is recommended for those who plan to keep their options open when considering transfer. Remember, it is still important to work with your counselor to create your specific educational plan. This GE pattern can also be used for our associate degree for transfer majors located within the community college system. The pattern consists of 5 areas, with a 6th area for those transferring to the UC system. Area 1, English Communication; Area 2, Mathematical Concepts and Quantitative Reasoning; Area 3, Arts and Humanities; Area 4, Social and Behavioral Sciences; Area 5, Physical and Biological Sciences; and Area 6 for the UC system only, Languages other than English. Each area details the specific courses needed to satisfy the requirement. Please take some time to choose which pattern you will be following. Remember, if you are undecided or plan on transferring to multiple universities, IGETC is the recommended pattern for you.
All right, let's now discuss your milestones. What exactly is a milestone? It's a placement level to make sure that you can hit the ground running and be successful in college. There are 3 different milestones: milestone 30, 40, and 50. If you place into milestone 30, then you will be required to take a support course prior to going into your transfer level course. If you scored into milestone 40, you are recommended to take a support course if you feel you need some extra help. And if you scored into milestone 50, you can go directly into a transfer level course without any support courses. Let's move on to math. Math has a similar concept as English. We have milestone 30, milestone 40, and milestone 50. Before I start to go over them, just be aware that math is major specific. Not everyone has to take the same math, and also your APs could count in place of some math courses as well. Milestone 30 is a required support course. Milestone 40 is a recommended support course. And milestone 50 is where you can go directly into your college level. But again, if you have APs, please let the counselor know. All right, now let's move on to ELAC, English Language Acquisition, formerly known as ESL. As you can see, there are 4 levels: L19, L20, L30, L40. Please take a look at your milestone and match your level with the correct course in the chart.
Please note, ELAC was designed for students whose first language was not English.
Hey guys, okay, there are also other alternative measures for proper placing of English, math, and foreign language classes.
One of the most important components to success is time management. How do you plan on organizing and balancing your time to accomplish your objectives? Good time management helps you work smarter, not harder, so that you get more accomplished with your time, even when time is tight and pressures are high. Failing to manage your time can affect your ability to function effectively and can cause stress. When managing your time, it is important to know yourself, set realistic goals, prioritize your commitments, and commit to your plan. For every 1 unit that you enroll, plan on being in class 1 hour per week for 16 total weeks, as this is the length of a full semester. For every 1 hour that you spend in class, it is recommended that you follow up your lecture with 2 hours of study time, meaning 1 unit is equivalent to 3 hours of a college commitment per week. If you are planning to enroll full-time, be aware that a full-time college student is similar to having a full-time job, as this commitment is approximately 36 total hours per week. If you are working or plan to work, be aware of the recommended unit load that is associated with the total hours you plan to work. Everyone has some control of their time, and organizing and planning are keys to effective time management. Time management begins with an assessment of your current time usage, followed by a creation of a calendar, schedule, or planner with daily lists to accomplish. Build your schedule around your commitments, and remember that time keeps moving. Identify assignments, projects, quizzes, and exams, as preparation is a key ingredient to success. Academic standing. Students are in good academic standing when they have a grade point average of 2.0 or higher and have completed at least 61% of the units they've attempted. A student whose cumulative grade point average falls below a 2.0 will be placed on academic probation. A student on academic probation will return to good standing once his or her cumulative grade point average reaches or exceeds 2.0. When a student is on academic probation, the student will be disqualified when his or her GPA falls below a 2.0 in a subsequent semester. An enrollment hold will be placed on the student's record. Students who are disqualified after registering for the subsequent semester will be administratively dropped from all classes, lose their financial aid grant eligibility, and lose their priority enrollment status. In order to remove the academic enrollment hold, the student must meet with a counselor to complete a student academic contract. In addition, a student shall be placed on lack of progress probation when the percentage of all cumulative units for which entries of withdrawal, incomplete, and no pass recorded reaches or exceeds 40%. When on lack of progress probation, a student shall be disqualified and an enrollment hold shall be placed on the student's record when the percentage of units for which entries of withdrawal, incomplete, and no pass recorded in the subsequent semester reaches or exceeds 40%. Students who are disqualified after registering within a subsequent semester will be administratively dropped from all classes, lose their financial aid grant eligibility, and lose their priority enrollment status. In order to remove the lack of progress enrollment hold, the student must meet with a counselor, fill out and agree to the student academic contract. Please refer to the green diagram to review readmissions after disqualification for first, second, and third disqualifications. Now that we've discussed general education patterns, English and math placement, and time commitment for your personal and educational goals, let's discuss semester planning. If your schedule permits, students should consider taking 12 units to establish full-time status. Some programs, for example, the Promise program, or being a student athlete, may require you to enroll as a full-time student. For students eligible for financial aid, grant funding is provided by enrolling in a minimum of 6 units and up to 12 units for full benefits. Students planning on transferring after 2 years may consider taking up to 15 units per semester to satisfy the 60-unit requirement for the UC or CSU systems. During your planning session, a counselor will work with you to provide best options towards satisfying your objectives within your desired timeline. It will be important to have an idea of your academic and career goals. In planning your schedule, it is recommended that your first semester include English composition, mathematics, personal growth, either college success or career life planning, and a course of interest, preferably from the general education listing or major preparation.
Next, I would like to introduce MySDCCD portal at my.sdccd.edu. MySDCCD is an online program designed to provide students access to student information on admission, enrollment, financial aid, and other student records. You may also view the class schedule, register for classes, pay for classes, health fees, and parking permits. Many of our counseling procedures are also performed on MySDCCD portal. For example, you can draw up and/or withdraw from classes, view unofficial transcripts, order official transcripts, view your educational plan, apply for graduation, and more.
The College Catalog is a major source of information for all students and widely used by counselors to support student success. It is the orientation manual that provides much information on getting started and the multiple pathways available for the community college student. The College Catalog is divided into 3 sections. The first section includes the mission and goals of the college, academic standards, and policies and procedures established by the college and district. Students will learn about rights, responsibilities, standards of progress, and academic requirements. The second section of the catalog outlines the degrees and certificates provided by San Diego Miramar College. Within this section, students can identify all possible majors and certificates offered, total units needed to satisfy major requirements, and specific courses needed to satisfy the major. The last section of the catalog provides students with a detailed description of all courses offered within San Diego Miramar College. This detail includes prerequisite requirements, total units associated with a course, total hours of instruction per week, and whether the course is degree applicable and or transferable to the California State or UC systems.
Hey you, I'm back. These are your important dates. Yes, they change every semester, so pay attention or you might miss something.
Let's review what to do next. Step 1, view the class schedule. Step 2, view your registration time. Step 3, enroll in your courses via MySDCCD at your registration time. Step 4, pay for all of the required fees by the specified deadline. Step 5, purchase your required textbooks and materials. Step 6, become familiar with Canvas. Step 7, explore the online campus resources. And Step 8, make a 1-hour appointment for your comprehensive educational plan with a counselor.
So, you may be wondering, what kind of resources are available to students? Miramar College has many resources available. On the following slides, you'll see many of our offices and which programs are housed within them. You'll see their hours of operation as well as their contact information. The Outreach and School Relations Office provides presentations, campus tours, coordinates campus visits, and services to local high schools and events in the community. They also house Miramar College's San Diego Promise program and its peer mentors. Please visit their website for a virtual tour of the campus and for more information. The counseling department has amazing counselors ready to help guide you through your educational journey. They're available for general school-related questions, abbreviated and long-term educational plans, transfer advising, degree and certificate requirements, and student petitions. Please provide your name and student ID number when corresponding with our offices. Do you have questions on how to pay for college? Contacting our financial aid department can help. Here you'll get information about grants, FAFSA, and scholarships. They also provide several workshops throughout the year. Due to campus closure, Student Health Services will take student calls only for medical, nursing, and mental health questions. If you're unsure about your educational path, visiting the Career Center first may help guide you in exploring your options. They provide several useful services for major exploration, as well as internship opportunities, job leads, mock interviews, and workshops. It's never too early to explore transfer options and requirements. The Transfer Center offers several workshops on transfer-related topics and have many of them on demand. Disability Support Programs and Services, or DSPS, provides specialized counseling and academic accommodations for students with disabilities. Application materials are available online. College's Extended Opportunity Programs and Services, or EOPS, is a state-funded program developed to provide supplemental support services for students who have been affected by economic, language, and educational disadvantages. CARE is a program for EOPS students who are single head of household and receiving county aid to help expand their educational and job training opportunities. Calworks, or California Work Opportunity and Responsibility for Kids, is the state's welfare to work program for families with children. The Calworks program works in collaboration with the Department of Public Social Services to assist students with education, training, and job skills. If you're in the military or a veteran, we greatly appreciate your service. Our Veterans Office provides priority registration, information on certification of benefits, and workshops throughout the year. Miramar College cares about the well-being of our students. Although our jet fuel pantry is closed during this time, please click on the link for information on community resources.
You can access these links in the description below.
Don't forget to check out the other resources we have available for students to explore. Miramar College offers online tutoring through the Academic Success Center, the Math Lab, and the Writing and English Language Lab, or the WELL for short.
On behalf of Miramar College, we want to thank you for watching the Student Education Planning session. We want to remind you that this video is accessible at any time, and we encourage you to click on the additional resources in the links in the description below.